Hey, welcome. Dan with Boss Hammer Company. I wanted to show you our facility. We opened for business in May 15th of 2020, right during the COVID pandemic. So proud of what's been done with our team members and family members, but let me show you what we got going on here. As I said, this is our facility. This is what we call the warehouse to shop. I'm gonna show you how this starts and how we finish. All our components come in that door right there that I just came in, and then they make their way over into what we call the hammer room. This room here is occupied by Emily. How you doing, Em?
Hi.
This is my daughter-in-law, Emily. I'm so proud of her. I love her. She married my eldest son, and she is deeply involved in Boss Hammer. Now, she is responsible to put components together in the hammer business, and she's going to show us how to put a hickory handle on a steel head on a hickory handled hammer over here. So let's get started, and we'll do it from there all the way through the wood engraving.
Okay, so I'm putting together a 22 ounce that was ordered as a custom.
She checks it for square right there on the back side.
You can't see it, but we have a line here that a straight line that we check for square to make sure it's on there straight, because otherwise you can't square with it. That looks pretty good. We add some glue to the top just to keep it from expanding as much as possible. Or loosening, I guess. Either way. Then we add our wedge. Press it on the rest of the way. I will cut off a little bit of the wedge just so it doesn't split my handle. And we're going to check it again. Wipe some of this extra glue off. We're going to check it again. Make sure we're still square, because if it's not, then I got to start over. Pretty good. And we're going to add our 2 metal wedges to the top of it. Square.
As you can see, this is not a production run. This takes time. This is probably the toughest part of our hammer business, is putting the steel heads on the hickory handle. So after this is done, Em, what do you do?
So next I will take it over to the wood engraver and engrave all the lines on here.
Can you show us how that's done?
Yep. Right now I have some 16 ounce titaniums going for our Amazon order. Alright, let's start. I'm going to close it up just for safety purposes. That is a laser. Now we just wait for the first side to be done, and then we gotta flip it over to the other side and engrave the other side.
How long does it take?
It takes about, I think, 2 minutes per side, 2 or 3 minutes per side. So now this will be for the other side, so once that's done, I'll flip it, and I'll start the other side. Over to the other side. So I got to program it over down to the computer. usually start and stop it just to make sure my lines are lining up on the back of the handle. That's pretty good. So there you go. Lines are all engraved on it, both sides. So next what I'm going to do is I'm going to grind down this head just to make it look a little nicer. It's going to be a little loud. Usually doesn't take me that long, but I need fresher sandpaper. So there's the head ground down, looks a little nicer. And we take a little bit of alcohol and we get that extra overburn.
Burn marks off.
Yep, get the overburn off the handle, so it's a little crisper. All we have left to do is we got to add a magnet to the top, and then this one doesn't have its ounces engraved on it yet. It's a 22 ounce, so I'm going to send that over to Hannah and have her engrave our ounces on the head, and then it'll be done.
Very cool.
Well, thank you, Emily. That shows a bit of our process, how we start and how we proceed through the production of our hammers. Can you imagine how many thousands of hammers she has to do? But she hangs right in here. She does a great job. So let's head over to Hannah, who is in charge of our engraving, and she'll show us what she can do on this steel head and possibly even some titanium. Head this way.